Hello everybody, welcome to Sisters Magnus. In this video, I kind of wanted to show you guys the progress that I've made on the new Lego room. Basically what I mean by that is I want to show you guys how the changes that have been made out here in the Lego room, because as you guys know, we've added in a new floor and we're about to add in some new shelves. So I thought it would be fun to basically make a bit of an update video to show you guys what our progress looks like so far. So let's get into this. So I'm gonna start off with the desk I have right here, because something has happened in the middle on the bottom of the table here. And now I don't know if you guys can see this, but the middle shelf right here is actually different from the one that I had before. You see, the shelf that I had originally was actually much narrower than these two shelves on the sides. But now I've got another one that is actually basically the same size, which is actually kind of cool. And there is some space for some new boxes of Lego pieces, so maybe I'll add in some more of those. We'll see about that. But as you guys can see, I have added in some stuff. For example, here on this bottom shelf I have most of the Technic sets that I have. Of course, not all of them. I do have some in the bedroom, but these are just the West. And then right here, this is where I've put the space sets that I have, and there is still room to expand, which is cool. But I have a empty shelf right here in the middle, and I do not know what I am supposed to put right here on this middle shelf. I've kind of thought a little bit about it, but I couldn't come up with something at all, so maybe I'll have to think a little bit more, but we'll see. Now also I quickly want to tell you guys that while we were adding in this cabinet, I actually decided to set up the Technic construction vehicles to make it look like the whole shelf right here is under construction, and I actually managed to film a little clip of that, so I'll just insert it in right now so that way you guys can see the progress, I guess. I don't know why I did that, I just did that for fun. But now let me move on over here, because right here, this is where the classic space sets used to be. And now I've just decided to add in the Mixels, as you guys can see. And then right here where the Mixels used to be, I put the 6-White Speed Champions cars that I have. They actually originally used to be on one of the shelves, but I decided to move them out because, well, I thought I could use the space a little bit better. So they ended up right here, as you guys can see. And now another thing I want to show you guys is right here. This is my giant collection of classic town sets. And as you guys can see, it's starting to get a little bit full. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to move some of these sets out of here. Or maybe I just need to find another spot for these sets. So maybe I can move some of the sets on this shelf right here. Maybe that, but it's just a thought that I had. And again, I'm not entirely sure what to put on this shelf, but hopefully I will find out what to put on that shelf. Anyways, aside from that, I haven't really done anything else, but right here's the original cabinet that was actually underneath the desk, and as you guys can see, it's basically holding the box that has a lot of the older Lego pieces that I've got. Still have a lot of sets to build, as you guys can see. But I also do really quickly want to show you guys the shelf that I have right here. This is just a temporary shelf that I have, and as you guys can see, I do have some sets in here. For example, here we have some older C sets. Here we have the food trucks and the camper vans. And then right here at the bottom, this is where I put the XL15. So it used to be in the bedroom, but I decided to move it out. And so now it's right here, and it's sticking out a little bit, but it does work, I guess. Anyways, moving on, this side right here is basically the same. But right here, this is where I have most of the older Ninjago sets. And now one thing I really quickly want to say is that I've decided to sort all of these sets in chronological order. So right here we have Season 1 Rise of the Snakes, we have Season 2 The Final Battle, Season 3 Rebooted, and then we have Season 4 Tournament of Elements, which was actually the first Ninjago season that I got into where it was really just the Ninjago season that was out when I got into Ninjago. So these were actually some of the first Ninjago sets I ever got. And there are some more sets from the season down here. And then we have Season 5 Possession. And then we have Season 7 The Hands of Time. And then there's Season 8 Sons of Garmadon. And Season 9 Hunted. And now I here just have some of the taller sets from these older Ninjago seasons. So we have the mix as well as the Firstborn Dragon as well. So I just wanted to show you guys that I've decided to sort all of these sets in chronological order as much as I could. And I've even decided to make some space for some more sets, which is actually very cool. But now before I wrap up this video, I do want to tell you guys something else. So I had the idea that maybe it would be a good idea to move the Star Wars sets right here somewhere else. I don't really know why, that was just an idea that I had. So maybe I will move the Star Wars sets somewhere else, but maybe maybe I'll do that if I run out of space on this giant cabinet. And maybe I can use this giant cabinet for something else. I mean, as you guys can see, I do have a color C set, so maybe I can add some more C sets in here. Maybe. We'll see about that. Oh, and also, I forgot to show you guys this, but right here, this is where I've put the Dueling Club set. Didn't know where I put it, so I just put it here. And as you guys can see, I've decided to set up Hogwarts Castle again. And I do think it looks very cool like this. But anyways, I'm pretty sure that was basically it for this video. So I'm very happy with the progress that I've made here in the LEGO room. But of course, it is not finished yet. But hopefully, we will get it done very soon. But anyways, that's it for this video. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like, and make sure to subscribe to Disney YouTube, and hit that bell notification button so that you know if I upload a new video. So now, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.